Christmas without sugary treats? Probably so, but join me as I show you how to make 2 fun edible Christmas tree treats. Hi and welcome to Learning Life, and today I want to do something that is fun and easy to do. These are 2 different Christmas tree activities. We have a sugar cone one and a Rice Krispie one, both full of sugar, both full of food coloring, but so much fun to do. Let's look at this Rice Krispie tree treat first. I made these with my girls, so it's easy for 5-year-olds to do and their mums. For this, you will need, and I made this mix before, marshmallows, butter, and green food coloring that you heat on a medium stove top until it's melted. Mix it up so we've got our glorious mix. You will also need the spray, some holiday sprinkles, and some unwrapped peanut butter cup miniatures, and some white icing. I just bought this, sometimes I make it. And so for this is what we need to do. We start by spraying our hands. There is a reason for that. It's because we don't want this stuff to stick to them. And you're going to get out a ball and you end up making it into a cone shape. I'm never really like this good with this, but you know, it's all about, if my 5-year-olds can do it, so can I. I tend to make a cone and I squeeze hard first. No, a cylinder, and then I squeeze hard, sort of push it down, and I make my little tree shape. I will make a couple of these. My second one. I don't weigh and measure to see that I've got equal sizes. As you can see, no 2 trees are ever the same. So why should our Christmas tree treats be the same? This one I'm flattening down. I'm making my little top, sometimes all around my hands to try and get it a little bit more conical. But there we have our 2 trees. After that, what we want to do is decorate it. It's really quite easy. We use the sprinkles. I like to use bigger ones, like I've used these little candy cane ones and the stars, because you can push them in. So I'm going to get some out, put them here, and just show. It's just a matter of pushing in to our Rice Krispie treat. Now, I know some people like to use icing to try to get them in. That's fiddly. I am just going to push them in randomly. I'm all about random order, especially when your children will do it. They'll probably do it like a tree and just clump it all in one spot anyhow. From there, I think we do need some stars because stars are pretty. So like we did with our candy canes, we're just going to push in some stars. If I had some bigger stars, I could make a nice little star on the top. But you don't. You know, this is the fun thing. It's all about making and making it up as you go along. Oops. And making memories. So once we have all of our little things in place, we have our tree. This is where we want to put our tree on its base on our peanut butter cup. Now I can see my tree is leaning. That is okay. So I'm going to get some icing on the bottom. This is what is going to hold it, hopefully. Or you could do like I do, because I sometimes get a little impatient, and I just go and stick a toothpick through it. You want to be careful later, but it does make our tree balance. Look at that. This one, I'm going to do a little bit differently. I can use my white icing and just pipe like tinsel around. You notice that I'm not the neatest because you know what? This is just a fun activity. I'm not selling these. I'm not doing this to win awards. I'm doing this to have fun with my kids. So I make my nice thing and I think I'm going to put some stars in it too. And I'll squish some of those in. Whoops. If you want, you can use other like writing icing. You can get them in little tubes and make little balls here and there, whatever it is that you want to do, because it's your tree. So you can decorate it how you like. Peanut butter cup for the bottom, some icing. oops, sort of squished my tree while I was holding it. So this one is definitely going to need a toothpick, because if you push the peanut butter cups too hard, they do sort of collapse. But, oh, it's a mess. That's okay. That's what it's about. We have our wonky looking trees. And I know I'm rushing this, so it makes it a little bit, it's going to fall. It's okay. So these are Rice Krispie Treat trees. Now we have one that's a bit easier, just the plain sugar cone. So we start with a sugar cone, which is great. And really all you need for this is your green icing. And I don't really have like an amount of water to icing sugar, confectioner's sugar. Again, all of these things I just tend to make up as we go along. I need more water, I add more water. I need more icing sugar, I put in more icing sugar. You'll also need some sprinkles. So this one, again, it's a little messy, but that's the fun of it. If you can't have fun making mess, what can we do? And it's a matter, maybe this is a little gloopy, but we want to put the icing all over our cone to make it like a tree. Cover it up nice and green, and it will drip down. Often I'll put it onto like a cooling rack so that we can... Look at that. I didn't go all the way down to the bottom. That's fine. My girls really like to do the little non-perils. Is that how you pronounce it? I know. The sprinkles, the hundreds and thousands, as we would call it in Australia, the round ones. And it is just a matter of it sort of making a mess, shaking it around. You will want to vacuum after this. Once we do that, maybe we have some red, white, and green ones. We just find whatever we want. We stick on whatever we want, because that is the fun of making your own. And we have some little white snowflakes, so we'll put a few. So just a simple little sugar cane tree. It's going to drip and it's going to come down, so that's why sometimes I recommend that you put it on a drying rack or just put it back onto your plate. Simple, easy, inexpensive to make. You don't have to eat them, but they are fun and the kids do love them. My girls loved it. So what other treats do you like to make? Do you have any other fun ones? Do you make ones like this? Or are you like me and you're busy looking up line going, ooh, what do we have at home that we could make with this? So 2 simple edible Christmas trees. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas. And hey, if you make these, give us a shout and let us know. And if you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. Have a wonderful Christmas.